I felt like I could run faster laps, like running the top, but I just left myself too vulnerable on entry. And so then I just went to sliding myself there at the end and kind of racing Dason and starting to slide myself, racing him. Yeah, it was crazy there. I kept wanting to get back to slide myself in one and finally kind of get Dason put back away, and I just never could quite get there, and then Gavin kind of drove up through there, and I was able to peel back off across and finally slide myself into one, and then Gavin, I guess, spun out behind me or something there, but and then that, it was like big sigh of relief, right? But also at the same time, it was like a little bit disappointing because we were having a heck of a good race and it was a lot of fun, but it sure made my life a lot easier, and all those guys got tangled up. But and then there at the end, Gavin Miller looked like he was poking the bottom there off of 2, and I really wanted to run the top of 3 and 4. I felt like the slider through 1 and 2 was actually pretty good, but you'd get off of 2 so slow. I just felt like if anybody had a run, they'd slide me down into 3, and I just never really knew what to do down the backstretch into 3. So when I don't know what to do, I just start sliding myself. I figure, well, you can't slide me if I'm sliding myself. I felt like my last lap, I felt like my slider took forever to get across 3 and get to the moisture off of 4, and then you get a little tight. And I thought, man, if anybody was running the top behind me, they're going to drive by me down the front stretch here. And I was like, you probably deserve it for sliding yourself for the last 6 laps.